banking on, you know, seeing a bit more of him and trying to see him prove himself to that evil standard that he used to be competing with before. But guys, we can think about this a little bit later because we're going live now with Sting versus kRoNic. They are going to be playing on Cure as the first map, and I'm going to watch Sting off the start, getting shotgun to Mega to LG. And just listening out for what kRoNic's doing before making his decision to go over to that yellow armor. Here's the jump up. They both get a direct rocket. kRoNic gets the second one shortly after.
So the stacks are pretty much even after all the damage that kRoNic did. That even goes for the rocket instead of the rail there. That's interesting. He's waiting for Sting to drop down. Is Sting gonna drop? Yeah, it does, but as soon as kRoNic drops the rail.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit late. He got not even a half decent rocket at the end of that. And Mega's going to be up next. Sting doesn't have the rail, so he might have to be a little bit closer if he wants to punish him. And actually, in the end, he's going to be giving it for free. Sting needs that railgun if he wants to be a bit of a nuisance out of control on the Mega health.
And that's very risky for Sting to actually come in this threat. That's going to be an easy frag. kRoNic was really ready for that. Doesn't get the frag in the end, but Sting is left with 10 health, so I think kRoNic should definitely try to go a little bit aggressive. Oh,
that rail would have killed him. And Sting can go and get that railgun now if he wants to. He's just going to be bouncing over towards it now. And I think he can count himself lucky. I was expecting him, well, he's like a dead man walking for a while.
Now with both of the major items spawning pretty much at the same time, I think kRoNic should go for a kill now.
Here it is. He's making a move on it, but it didn't work.
Okay. I think kRoNic is feeling like he's giving Sting way too much for what he should have got.
There's a rocket, and we've got yellow spawning in a second. Another rail. Sting doesn't want to stand on there any longer. kRoNic's missing the clutch rails.
Again, kRoNic. Connect.
That's all he needs to do to take the lead, but Sting is holding in there, and he's going to hit another rail. kRoNic's got to be getting increasingly low now, and that's going to be the red armor.
That's a little miss time. He went there way too early, but he's still doing much more damage than kRoNic is, even when trapped in the red platform.
Oh wow!
And now that kRoNic failed to kill him during 2 minutes, that's Sting getting the first frag.
Well, look at this, the plasma coming in. He's going to be able to get the frag anyway. He ties the scores up.
Okay, I see. So kRoNic, to get a frag, he needs to be completely on the back foot.
Yeah, and he needs to have the plasma. Hey, his rail was a little bit sloppy at the beginning, the first 2 minutes, but you know, he's got plenty of time to rectify these things, but he's going to be dropping once more by the water. Sting gets a 2 frag advantage now. And that's going to be Mega in just a second.
Mag and comfortably to the red and bully kRoNic from the area if you find him in time.
Oh no, he's looking for the intel, but kRoNic was on the other side of him. He's kRoNic looking for more rocket damage. He gets a good rocket at the end, and another could have been the killing blow.
Yeah, a lot of damage from kRoNic. I wonder if he's going to attack at this yellow armor, because if he doesn't, he's going to let Sting get probably enough armor to bully him from the next major item rotation. And there it is, doing damage there.
That
almost getting the frag, actually.
But look at that 50 health level is going to be putting Sting in an advantageous position.
TTL did all the difference in the world.
This should be red though. Yeah, kRoNic does get red, so it's not all bad for him. He needs to get weapons. It's going to be
it's like kRoNic, he gets really close to getting the frag, and then he doesn't get it, and that's when Sting gets the frag. And it's like all the 5 frags from Sting were like that.
Yeah. He's delighted with that.
I'm sure if his Irish counterpart will be.
Oh, Red's not up for a couple of seconds. kRoNic is going to be able to stay alive for long enough. Oh, right off the spawn. kRoNic having flashbacks going up against Avec there. He hopes that's not going to happen too many times this game. And he is going to be able to get that yellow. Can his plasma get him another kill? I'm not so sure about this time. Oh my gosh, Sting manages to hit that rail up the top of the bounce pad. 7-1 at the moment. And Sting is a pretty ferocious player on this map, as we can tell.
Yeah, and I think kRoNic is pretty much really frustrated by now, just because he couldn't get the kill early on. And he really needs to compose himself. It's gonna be really hard if he keeps giving the frags to Sting, and it's already a big frag lead.
He's got time to slow things down a little bit. He doesn't need to, you know, keep on pressuring him. He can wait until he's healthed up a bit more, but it's just not happening. He moves forward and around, drops down, and that is just a super easy LG angle for Sting to get another clean frag.
Yeah, unless something ridiculous happens in the next minute, I do not see a comeback happening.
You know, the more Sting makes these plays like this, the more excited I am about seeing him play against Avec. Would you say that Avec versus Sting
It's the top one. It's the decided top one of Poland, yeah. But I think the top one is pretty much guaranteed for Avec, regardless of the outcome of that game.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would take more than just this one match to decide that. I think DreamHack might decide things differently.
No, I extremely doubt it, unless Sting can make it like top 4 and Avec gets top 16.
What if, say, Sting and Avec are in the same group?
The group won't matter. If they play each other at like the playoffs for like quarterfinals or so and Sting wins,
yeah,
I think that would turn the favor a little bit onto Sting, but again, you cannot just go against...
Not even like group game where the match decides who goes through the group stages?
Never. Avec has way too much respect in the Polish scene for that to happen. He has a lot of achievements under his belt. He's a prodigy kid. Of course.
Oh, I completely agree. I'm not doubting that. You know, Sting, in his own right, is a pretty immense Quake player.
Well, he has become a pretty immense duel player in the last couple of months.
Yeah.
And it's up to consistency and improvements from his part to keep it going like that.
Well, you know, being a great Quake player is part of his family heritage, almost.
Yeah.
Sting now, 12-1. I mean, we haven't been talking about the game that much recently because it has literally just been Sting ripping holes into kRoNic constantly. I mean, it's really been a very clean game from Sting. And even, oh, he's not going to deny the red, but look at the rockets, man. Look at the way he positioned them. And kRoNic he's got the machine gun out now. Sting's got so many choices of guns that he can use to finish him off.
I hate having a lot of weapons, then I never know what's the right one.
The 2 plasma balls hitting. Is he going to go for the rail? He does. Savage flick. And you know what? I'm ready to call it right now. Sting just looks amazing on Cure at the moment. And he's had some fantastic results on Cure. I think he's beaten Cypher here in a competitive game. And that might have been...
I beg to differ.
Huh?
I beg to differ.
On what?
On him having amazing results on Cure.
Why would you do that?
Because you lost to me there.
True. Well, I think he was underrating you somewhat when he played you.
Yeah.
Sting might die here. He's only got 8 health left. But you know, he's got to die a lot if he's going to be seen going down. Oh, there we go, the machine gun eventually whittles him down.
And unfortunately for kRoNic, this frag should have came at least 15 frags before. Or at least 10 less.
Well, do we know what the next maps are going to be?
It's going to be Sinister.
Sinister. We see so much of Sinister and Cure. I reckon we're going to see a lot of those at DreamHack. Oh, lovely rockets there from kRoNic. He might be down by 1.5 million frags, but he's certainly getting some flair.
This is kRoNic's peak, though.
That's kind of bad for him.
Yeah. And I guess that's why he got frustrated pretty easily, because he was expecting to get frags early on, when he had a lot of chances to.
Yeah, I mean, that was devastating for him, really, and I think probably tells the story of this whole match. When Sting got that first blood, which he really shouldn't have.
Yeah, after 2 minutes, kRoNic still couldn't close the kill, and that was really it. After that, after Sting getting that frag, kRoNic was already crushed mentally.
Yeah, I would be. kRoNic going to be able to find another, but each frag he finds are way too long apart. Too much time apart.
It's good that he's taking his time to build a little bit of momentum going into the next map.
Yeah, he did beat Cook on his map.
Yeah.
I think it's fine for him losing this one. He's just got to take a deep breath and keep his composure for the next one. Or regain his composure, should I say. Because I dare say he lost it on this one. Trying to drop the rockets. Is he going to be able to find himself a 6th over here? He does right at the end after taking a direct rocket.
I mean, when playing versus a player like Sting, when you're after like 3 frags down, you really gotta say, okay, I'm gonna slow the game down. But sometimes there's just, you think you can get a kill so badly that you're just gonna keep committing, and kRoNic just kept committing.
That's right. GG, guys. Final score 17-6, and kRoNic, he's gonna have to do a lot better in the next map. Look at that 21% rail. If he could hit 10% more, that probably would have been him getting the first blood, because his rails were awful at the start of the map.
Yeah.
Well, he's got time to fix this. So we'll see what's going to be happening on the next one. So I just changed the scores up. And I really do think if Sting can play as well on LAN as he's been playing online, then, you know, if Avic and Sting do meet each other, it could be a really awesome show. And I think we'll find out with Sting playing Avic now, we'll definitely start telling the story.
When was the last time Sting played online?
I will tell you that in just a moment, because we are about to go into game first. It is going to be Sting versus kRoNic here on map 2, Sinister. I'm on Sting right off the start. I know that Sting did play at DreamHack Summer 2012. I don't know if he attended any later.
I know in that one he didn't got over the groups. And Sting taking too long. I mean, kRoNic already picked up 2 yellows, 1 mega, and he also got timing on the red. This is awful for Sting, because now kRoNic, you know... Okay, he's gonna pause the game.
Carry on, you were telling a nice story then.
Yeah, I said kRoNic has timing on all the items, and Sting has no idea when anything else other than the red's gonna be up. So kRoNic, he doesn't even need to commit to a fight right now, even though he has a stack advantage. He can just go and collect both of the yellows and then make a move on red or mega, but he needs to make sure he can actually bully Sting away from the map there. And kRoNic's nephews is in the room, tearing everything apart.
Sting's pretty harsh when he deals with it. But
he actually has a brother. Matrox.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hopefully we're going to be getting back into this one in just a second. kRoNic hasn't lost out on his timings. I don't think kRoNic has an LG, which is probably why he wouldn't be able to push in for a kill then.
Oh, but Sting making a move on the top yellow, that's very well read by Sting. And kRoNic definitely needs to get onto the bottom yellow, but he's waiting for Sting to drop down to the rail, and he does after. That's going to be a huge fight for the Mega.
Here comes the rocket, he misses the air rocket afterwards. Mega's still up, a couple of seconds to go. And actually kRoNic's going to let him have it. He's going to maybe try and race over to red armor. He can't even get there. He's just stuck at the bottom. Nothing of damage.
Signs of frustration coming for kRoNic, because he knows he had such a good chance to win the map right off the start, and again he missed out on it. That's not going to help him.
Well, I guess the one positive you can draw from this is he hasn't actually given up a frag yet as well.
Yeah, he needs to build up more opportunities like that. And he's now positioned for the red. Sting is gonna come, but at least I think he got the timing of it. Or he will get now, because it's up and he's gonna take himself. Oh, he doesn't.
Sting was waiting for that.
Really patient. And now he's probably gonna get the frag. He needs to go to teleport, and that's gonna be an easy one. Maybe kRoNic can spawn in the Mega though.
No, he's not. He's gonna go to the railgun, and Sting's just gonna be able to pick up his second kill here. I love that trap that he played over at the red, and it was even smarter because kRoNic felt that he was. Oh my gosh, another one off the spawn.
kRoNic felt that he was at the Mega.
Yeah, precisely. And you know, you can't do that. You've got to remember, guys, if you're going to try set up traps like that, make sure you don't have the rail or the LG out, because they're going to hear you with those buzzers going off on the gun.
Just to like Rotella have a bind saying go red.
No, don't do what Rotella does.
No. Oh my god, that's his game is so frustrating for kRoNic. I think everything that could have went well for him went completely wrong.
Yeah.
Oh
wow, what is... All of a sudden, man, things might be changing right here. kRoNic puts on a great trap. I didn't even know what was going... Was he just sneaking over there?
Yeah. He just completely dropped down on it, and that was a very successful attack, and kRoNic has to forget everything that went on, and he knows that he has a lot of momentum. This could be his frag. There we go. Still 15 seconds for a major item to be up. He needs to make sure he gets this yellow, and he's well positioned for the red.
He's heading over there right now.
Does not want to be delayed by Sting at this point. He might even go to the Mega, because Sting couldn't get on the red in time if he did that. So, but again, he's gonna let Sting get on the Mega. He's gonna be a little bit late. Not sure if he wants to take a fight. Very risky.
Well, is it going to be able to get the top yellow? He might even go down for the bottom one as well. This could be really nice. Well, he's actually going for the LG ammunition. He fancies that a little bit more. I mean, he's brought it to a 1-frag game. He doesn't need to commit to anything at this point. Sinister can be very slow. Sting actually moving all the way up. He wants to get red armor, and he doesn't make it. Oh, arguably, Sting giving away the kill. That was very, very risky, and, well, it proved to be just then.
And kRoNic not actually shooting the rocket on the Sting until he picked up the 50 HP himself.
He hadn't done enough damage to take him below 100 health at that point. So I was like, no, I'll wait until I can get it myself.
And kRoNic can actually attack at the Rev, and Sting, I guess he only really has some Mega Stack right there, and that's going to be an easy one for kRoNic again. He takes the lead himself.
Once again, I mean, Sting just wanted to deny the red. He can't have been thinking that I'm going to get a kill here. He must have been thinking, I just want to get rid of armor. And now it's kRoNic running around on 100, 200. He might even... No, he's not going to chase up the bounce pad.
No, doesn't need to. Just once it's yellow, back to Mega. And he's having the perfect rotation going on. That's going to be another frag, but Sting does steal the Mega, just like kRoNic did the other time around.
kRoNic's got to be careful, because Sting's going to be making his way over towards that red armor. He's going to go and get it, possibly. Here it is, time he gets the steal on it, but kRoNic's actually near enough 100 on 100 anyway. And well, top yellow's 100.
Up. 150 now, and there's the bottom yellow up, and I'm sure kRoNic will be darting over there to try to make damage. Doesn't really do much.
No, not much at all. And now red and Mega are going to be up at the same time. I wonder how kRoNic's going to play this. He might let Sting actually pick up the armor, just so he can keep the Mega advantage. I mean, that's going to be the important item for him to keep control of throughout the rest of this game. Or throughout the rest of his control, at least. But he's not even getting yellows at this point. He needs to get the lower one. And I'm going to actually go over to Sting's point of view. The stacks are very even. It's just Swapsy's basically on the health and armor. kRoNic wanted to go up the bounce, but he hits a great rocket, switches over to the LG, and gets the kill and plummets to his death. And look at the spawn he gets right up at the red armor. He's rushing over to the Mega. It's gone so well for him.
Yeah, and now he's even going to get the top yellow. Probably not going to make the bottom yellow in time, but he's going to be opposition for the red. And if Sting wants this LG, Sting might have spawned in the LG actually, so Sting cannot charge in for the red as he has done in the past, because he has lost way too many frags like that.
Yeah.
There he is actually. It's a rail, so he gets a time. And is this trap going to work? Oh god, it works perfectly, and that's another frag for kRoNic. Oh, Sting gets to get away with 7 health.
7.
Wow.
He's looking for a rail shot up at the top, not going to get it. Maybe one down at the bottom. kRoNic's going to leap away. He's got his priorities, well, fixated.
I mean, he doesn't need to actually go and get fragged unless Sting just shows up in his face like that, but Sting doing a ton of damage.
Yeah, huge amounts, but we've got that top yellow coming up. And 4 minutes to go now. kRoNic's control looking a little bit sketchy at this point, so he probably wants to avoid a fight until at least the next major items come up.
Oh, he doesn't go to bottom yellow time, and now he's going to be really late either for the red or for the Mega if he decides to go for the red. So he opts to protect the Mega instead.
That's what he did last time, and it worked
so
out well
for him. He needs to make sure he keeps circling the yellows. Oh, and he just realized the red was taken. There he goes. He gets the top yellow, needs to dart over to the bottom yellow. And he doesn't really need to take the red, but he needs to make sure he does damage there. Wow, the second one was good.
The second one was brilliant. And here comes the red armor. Sting moving his way over there. He wants to go for the LG fight, and he gets the kill. The steal is there. But Sting is the one dying, which is huge for kRoNic.
Really huge, because... Oh, Sting, that's what Sting needed. That's a brilliant attack.
That's exactly what kRoNic did to Sting before. Well, near enough.
That was a really brilliant attack, and Sting's gonna be trying to defend this red armor. And after he gets it, he's gonna be on nearly 200, 100. Or just about.
kRoNic might need to play pretty defensively now. Sting drops down. Oh my...
What? Yeah, that was
by the map.
So Sting from 200, 100 to 100, nothing. But that's a brilliant LG fight. If he connects with the rail, kRoNic will have to go away, and in fact it goes away. And Sting has enough time to go to the red, but he doesn't take the teleport because he knows kRoNic is surely protecting that. Yeah,
I like the rocket spam there from kRoNic.
Yeah.
Nice, safe and secure on the red armor, getting a yellow, and you know, it was looking a bit sketchy for about 30 seconds for kRoNic, but he didn't lose that on a frag at all, and he's managed to regain a decent amount of armor. And he's just playing this. Oh, Sting just appears behind him. He was not expecting there.
And now Sting can get both of them interacting, but he doesn't has exact timing on the red.
Oh,
and
that rocket at the end.
Yeah, kRoNic might get the Mega if he decides to go for it now. I think Sting just missed out on a great opportunity, and he comes later for the fight. And out the rocket fight gonna go.
Oh, he's low. The 41 health left. Here comes the LG, and he cannot release another rocket. So Sting is on his way back in this, and that's really the last chance for him to get into this. If he loses that on control now, then kRoNic's going to get the game. Sting has got to be spot on with his plays. Here's Red. And, well, where's kRoNic? Sting wants to search him now.
On the LG with 100-100. The Meg is going to be up now, and Sting better go onto it fast. There we go. kRoNic's still circling the L, so Sting knows that around now he should have 100, 150. And that's a lot to go to, so he definitely needs this red before going to an attack. Oh,
here's one again, so that's decent. Oh, here's the drop, gets another rail. He's going to trace directly for this. He wants to go if the LG manages to keep himself on the top level. Can he get the kill, though? With 37 health, he does. He finds him straight away.
kRoNic getting that rail, Sting cannot there to drop down, but how's he going to get out of there if he doesn't give an angle? The Mega is going to be up now. Is he going to go for the Mega? He needs something. He also wants to do damage at the red. He doesn't hit the rail. 30 seconds. Sting needs to be absolutely clutch.
He does. And kRoNic has just got to hold ground somehow. He can just keep a position. Sting cannot be slow at this point. He's got to be rushing around the map, searching for him. Finds him down at the bottom. Can't hit the rail. How's he going to get over there? He can't pick up the next red. There simply isn't enough time, Sting. And he realizes this, and he's just going to leg it, even though it was about to spawn in the next second. It's just not worth it at this point. And he is not finding him. Here's him through the teleporter. 5 seconds left. That's going to be GG, guys, and we are going to get a tiebreaker map here in the group stages.
Well played, kRoNic. Keep taking a map from Sting.
Yeah, phenomenally played. You know, after the first map went down like it did, I wasn't really expecting it to be much of a challenge going on to map 2. kRoNic wins Sting's map pick. And, well, we're going to find out what we're going to be pushing over to in just a second. Awesome plays, though, by kRoNic. You know what? I thought he was down in the dumps, but as soon as he kicked his nephew out of the room, he seemed to be right back on it. Let's see what's it going to be. It's going to be Furious Heights. We are going to get a bit of T7 today. And I'm not really sure what's going to go down here. There's been some very surprising plays all over the shop. Let's keep on finding out about this story. I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled. We're getting into game now, guys. Here we are. And off the beginning, I don't know who I'm going to follow. Whoever it puts me on. And it's going to keep me on kRoNic. So, oh, he's going to be missing jumps over to Rocket, but it does get that red. And I think he heard Sting lurking around firing his own rockets.
Only has a rail. He definitely needs some more weapons. Let's see how defensive is he going to take it. Here's Sting going above him. To get a rocket. He cannot just drop onto the red, that's for sure, because Sting might have the LG already. And if he does, he's a maniac.
Oh, that's a good rail, though. He needed to hit that.
And Sting going for the rail tells kRoNic that, okay, he delayed the mag by a lot, so he probably should be planning a trap. I think he heard Sting above him again.
Yeah, he was somewhere. Oh no, he's right next to him! Sting getting surprised a little bit. Is he going to go for the jump onto the Mega? He does! Here's the LG coming up from kRoNic! Pinned him for a few seconds, but an amazing rail there from Sting, and another one to follow up. 1-0. Is he coming in though? He came into this room, he's only got the plasma gun, he has got to deliver with this weapon.
Well,
and he just leaves. No, he just runs away.
That's what he really had to do, because I don't think he has enough ammo to actually kill Sting at that point.
Ooh,
unless he connects with everything. Great bounce.
Yeah, that's quite a risk to make though, with the plasma. Maybe on land you're going to put your heart and soul into it, but online it's a different story.
If it was on DreamHack, you could definitely do it.
Yes. Kilips would be proud.
I'm not sure what's kRoNic's plasma LAN experience on Quake Live.
True, true. I certainly think it's a fantastic weapon to practice and well worth it. You know, it's when you got about 20-30 ping, it's actually a really nice weapon to use. Oh, kRoNic in trouble! Sting is going to use the LG to approach him. Actually takes a nasty rocket on his way. And those situations when you've caught your enemy off guard, choosing quickly which weapon you want to use before they turn their head and spot you and fire the rocket first.
Oh
dear.
Great rocket.
Spectacular. So, it's now not just one frag, but 2 frags for kRoNic to catch up from.
I think actually kRoNic winning one map from Sting, even if Cook wins 2-0 from Sting, I think kRoNic will go through. I mean, this is providing all the 3 of them beat Arsenic.
Yes. I'd be very impressed if Arsenic can pull out map wins over them. I don't think he's weak at this point. I just think the other guys are really, really strong. Oh, good rockets there from Sting. He's going to be able to win himself another kill, but now he's got to be careful. Mega and Red Up, he's heading over towards Mega. kRoNic wants to take it. He might be able to win the red armor as well. This is troublesome for Sting. He might have pushed himself a little bit too deep in this one.
He's not going to the red in time, and now he's going to let Sting get it. I think he should have darted over a little bit faster.
Yeah, he was a bit slow then.
Yeah, and now he's only on starting stack, and after that red from Sting, kRoNic knows he just lost all the momentum he had.
Well, maybe kRoNic just didn't have that solid timing that he may have needed. He's got the rockets out now. Red and Mega are going to be up at the same time once again, and Sting is just so good at getting in position and hitting those angles. Red armor up, kRoNic's going to get it. So he still has a lot of chances going on.
Oh yeah, only 4 frags. Well, maybe make it okay.
Oh, another rail.
Either
Machine gun.
3. Oh my god.
Awesome shot. He had to clutch it, and he absolutely did. And he's on the board.
And he knows the exact timing on the red, so I wonder if he's gonna attack it after this yellow. He doesn't have an LG, but I don't think Sting has at this point. Well, you just heard him above, so he definitely has an LG, and there you go, Sting dropped down, but great rocket from kRoNic. Wow.
He's got the rail as well. Sting trying to get out of here, looking for another vertical shot. And we've got Mega spawning in just a second. There's the plasma on the exit. Sting, for some reason, risking it.
Yeah, not really sure why he risked it. I mean, yeah, the LG, all he had to do was wait below.
Yeah. Maybe he's getting a little bit flustered at the moment.
He doesn't have to, he has a 2 frag lead.
For the time being, at least.
Yeah.
You know, kRoNic made some awesome plays on Sinister. I think surprising Sting a little bit. Let's see if Sting gives kRoNic the respect that he definitely deserves at this point. And he hits him over the side. He manages to hit the rail. He's looking for him at the bottom for that health bubble. Mega is up. He's looking over at Red. This is a huge win for kRoNic. He can get a kill here. If I were him, I would keep him weak and just go for that Red. Go over to Mega.
Died. Oh, that was way too close.
Is insanely close. And he's got to watch out for these rockets. He's going for LG damage, which is nice. Unfortunately,
a lot of LG damage. Might even get the frag at this point.
Well, he's completely out of rails. He was out of LG. And, no, see, no more rails. He's trying to shoot it, but it's just not working.
Oh, there's one rail at his side. In the 25. You can see it?
Oh, there we are. And I wonder if Sting knows... Yeah, I wonder if Sting knows that. I wouldn't have done the smiley or anything. You don't want to give any clues as to what's going on.
Well...
That's a big enough clue.
Yeah. Right on his face.
It's been a little bit sketchy for kRoNic, but he's making it work at the moment. But rockets like this could slow him down. He decided not to go for Mega. He wants that red armor. Had perfect... Oh no, he didn't. He didn't pick it up. I thought he had it. And he can't hit the rail. How's he going to do this? Is he going to look for him off the exit?
Just gave Sting a lot to work with and a lot to protect the lead. But luckily for him, he's only 1 frag behind. He needs to go absolutely ninja for the next couple of minutes and just survive with nothing.
Yeah,
I have no idea how's he going to do this. But I'm ready to be amazed. But not like that.
I'm not amazed. And that's Sting getting onto 100-100. We've got top yellow there for the Irish player. And he's made it out. He's got himself that rocket launcher. But Sting's probably going to be able to stack himself up really nicely. kRoNic could go over to Railgun now. That could work for him. Did he get the LG?
kRoNic did get the LG. And he's ready for this red. If Sting wants to come in, he's going to have to go through a buttload of shadow.
And actually, kRoNic's back in control now after winning that.
But yeah, Sting doesn't have a rail, so he cannot play the long-range game, and I think that should be the next weapon to get in kRoNic's book. In fact, they both want it. I think they're going to meet up there.
Well, Sting's not going to get it yet. And Red and Mega up at the same time. Sting might just sit back and... A little bit of splash damage. He might just sit back and get himself Mega health. it takes too long, then he could be receiving damage sometime soon. No, he gets it in the nick
kRoNic's
of time.
planning a trap.
Where's the trap?
Sting knows kRoNic's planning a trap. Oh, didn't really work.
It was just a bit quiet for a bit too long.
Oh, there
Oh,
he is again.
kRoNic gets the first shot. He was looking for the air rocket. Sting with amazing response. Wow.
I mean, kRoNic just did so much noise getting there, and then Sting was still surprised.
And there's going to be a yellow. Oh, kRoNic on the side. He's going to have to back off. Any amount of rail damage he takes at this point is just horrible. There's going to be a jump up. There's the lightning gun, and it's now 6-3. Less than a quarter of the game remaining.
Yeah, kRoNic really only wanted to get timing on the red, maybe the last thing, so he could get the red himself, but he doesn't. In fact, he's gonna die again. Then
Super clean frag.
that's so hard for kRoNic right now. Unless he can actually 3 direct, he's out of this game.
Oh, he's just picked up the
One
rail
direct,
gun.
One rail.
He
Yeah.
does get a rocket, though. This is a lot to ask for. But Sting got fairly weak. He was 200 before the last kill. And to be honest, he might actually be working right back towards it. And kRoNic just makes the jump across anyway. Just doesn't give a damn at this point. He has to go for the kills. Has to go absolutely ballistic.
Sting completely eating everything.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the rocket, maybe. No, not going to be one close enough to him. Sting's got to be careful. He can't really drop down at any point. And actually, didn't even need to. So kRoNic's going to find the kill anyway.
Oh,
the minute.
Sting's gonna get it. That's heartbreaking.
But look
I
at the
think kRoNic
LG.
just-
Oh, he misses the railgun. He's Sting still looking for the frag. We're going to have the pummel on the exit.
Yeah, I think kRoNic just realized now he cannot get the kill anymore. He does get the kill, but it's just way too much to ask for.
Oh, the Sting's got a rocket. kRoNic, is he going to try and risk it at this point?
He has to. He absolutely has to. There's really no other chance.
And Sting's holding his own at the moment, looking for an air rocket at the top. That's going to be red armor for Sting. He hasn't picked it up still.
He doesn't need to pick it up. I mean, he's 4 frags ahead. Less than 40 seconds to go. It's
Yeah, this is pretty much impossible, but
yeah.
it does look like kRoNic's still trying, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But he's just not hitting these direct shots that he needs to. I might not be direct, but they're certainly good. One more rocket to rule them all. And, well, the rail is going to trump that one. And with 15 seconds to go, looks like Sting is going to be taking the series here. That is extremely low, so kRoNic should be able to get himself another kill at this point, unless all these rails are going to hit, which also wouldn't surprise me. Oh, the pummel! He does get the pummel, but it's going to be 11-5, the final score. 2 maps to 1 for Poland.
And look at the damage. So even. In the items, I mean, a little bit in favor of Sting at that point, but a great game by both players again.
Yeah, fantastic game. A great series, so that's going to be Sting getting the victory in the end. kRoNic, though, he shouldn't be disappointed. He gave a great performance on Sinister and Furious Heights, in my opinion. Cure definitely could have done better there after a pretty horrible start. But I think what we'll be seeing next is either Sting versus Cook or Sting versus Avik. So it looks like Sting versus Avik. We're gonna